Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. A place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside Lincoln Financial Field. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Denver Broncos and the Philadelphia Eagles. On the Broncos sideline, get a look at their head coach. His side coming off a much-needed first win following a trio of losses to open the year. Across the field, the head coach of the Eagles. His guys ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt in the booth with you. It is Jake Elliott who's going to get us started. And we're underway here in South Philadelphia. Marvin Mims now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. And bringing them out. He was a rookie last season when he took the Broncos to the playoffs for the first time in 9 years. Now a sophomore. It's Bo Nix.
Last week was the ideal showing for him and really allowed his offense to feed off of him. He elevated everybody around him. Just got to look at his set line to see how well he was throwing the ball. 300-plus-yard gain, several touchdowns, tremendous efficiency.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
That's run only gained a yard. Means it's 2nd and 9. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. That's an excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. First down now, ball at the 33.
First down.
Giving this to Murphy. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Taken down.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
On the play. 2nd and 10.
RB once more. That plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Knocked down by Jahan Campbell.
They got some room to toe hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
He's the call at the spot. He paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
10 yards.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third down. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of both sides. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Jeremiah Trotter Jr. on the coverage.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He finds his back, Harvey. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Complete to R.J. Harvey.
On 4th down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here.
The Eagles take over.
So here come the Eagles for their opening drive.
Their own 4-yard
They're led out by
line.
the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better.
Down at his own 8-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said,
Eagles.
nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack. Shotgun snap for Hurts. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. This will be brought down here at the 42.
A gain of 34
How about
yards.
a big hitter? 34
That's
yards
good
there and a
for
new set of
Eagles.
downs.
First down. First and 10 at the
He's
42-yard
down right
line.
to Barkley. Good one right there. Looks like about 6. Brandon Jones up
He
for the
was brought
stop.
down by Brandon
Look at his
Jones.
numbers on the ground from last
A
week here.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Last
at
run
their
got him 7.
49-yard
Here comes
line.
2nd and 3. Hurts now from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. The right side caught by Smith. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him 13 on
13
that
yards
play.
on the play.
That's good for an Eagles first
That's
down.
another Eagles first
Quickly
down.
on the shotgun handoff. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That's another Eagles first down.
They go to Barkley again. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? It sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Jake Elliott
It's
to
all
kick
set
off
for the
for
kickoff.
Philadelphia.
On the return, here's Mims. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
The Broncos take
Right,
over
Denver
first
getting
and
everybody
10.
set, so they've got
At
first and 10.
their own 22-yard
The Broncos headed out for their second drive of the game. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this
R.J.
drive.
Harvey, the Bronco
I
ball
think that's the
carrier.
amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Maybe lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more
Brings up
aggressive call
2nd
on
and
second.
7.
Nick's off the play action. Ball finds Evan Ingram. He is hauled down right at that midfield strap. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for Broncos first down.
First down.
Here's the fake. Here's Nix. It's on the outbound. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now.
A gain of 34.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We'll return to the link right after this. Time for our second quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. Play action with Nix. That's what drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their second down.
A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
Shotgun snap to Nix.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, they're going to give you a shot at push that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
Look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run.
He was
That
brought
run may
down
not
at the
have gotten you a
10-yard
first,
line.
but sure, nice
10
little run to
yards
set
on
the
the
table.
pickup. It's second and inches.
Toss play to Barkley. Driving closer and closer, Brock. This play made behind the line. They're now back at the 6.
The tackle
This
made
is a
back
tough
at his
spot to
own
punt.
6-yard
Gotta convert
line.
here on third down. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. We've set
It's
it
a
down
gain
for
of
him from the
25
31.
yards on the play. And an Eagles first down.
Barkley trying this up the gut. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
He was brought down
Everyone's
by
prepped. It's second
Savion
down now.
Jones. A A loss of 2 brings up the
From the
second.
gun, it's a get to Bigsby. And gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Alex Singleton on the tackle. No gain on the play. It's third down and 12.
Third and long. They're going to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have it after a second interception of the season. Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10.
At the 33-yard line.
Shotgun handing off to Harvey. And the remaining 3 there to begin this one. Second and 7 coming up. Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Broncos first down.
It's Harvey straight ahead. Tricks away from one. They will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end
It's a
zone.
gain of 20. That's another Broncos first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
He's got it with the power. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
No gain on the play.
Anything here, second and inches.
Second and goal.
Dobbins.
J.K. Dobbins.
Goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock. That is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the...
Touchdown, Denver. That's on first down. It's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first. And not much scoring to this point since we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. First down from the 41. Hurts to throw. Lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
It's now second and 10.
Hurts. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
48-yard line. That's a gain of 7. Brings up
Hurts
third
with it on third and
and
short. Dumps it off to his running back. And it will brought down after getting to the 47-yard line.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And an Eagles.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Devontae Smith.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Brandon Jones on the cover.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And they finally met with Christian. It's third down.
Barkley, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A 2-yard
Third
pickup makes it
down.
third
They
and
put
8.
everything he's got behind it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the
Intended for
contact.
Mario Douglas.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious
Sets up
defensive effort to
fourth
force
down.
the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separating man from ball.
Complete now to the right side. And the defense escapes. They had a nice drive going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs. Going on first down, Nix. Running out route complete. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, second down.
Portland Sutton.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm. But these hard cuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first.
And the
They'll have 2 left
Broncos
to work with before
first down.
halftime. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
And the Broncos first down.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. On first down, it's Nix. This one's going to hit the ground to incomplete. Looking for his running back there. They'll send it back to the drawing board now for second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Once more, it's Nix. Left side now, caught by Sutton. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
A
Now we have a
7-yard
third
gain
down.
on
We
the
get a
play.
pause here. They're going to call a
And it's
timeout.
3rd down.
Next to throw again. That's caught for the first. And he got this down to the 7-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Broncos first down.
Throwing again. Here's Nick. He brings it in. Now the Broncos take their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Jalen Waddle. A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and
Throw
goal.
again. Nix.
Eagles 6-yard
And he rips this one out over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
out of the end zone.
And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays.
And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take the lead just before halftime. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. First down throwing for Hurts. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Intended for his
Very
player.
unfortunate that didn't go as a turnover.
covered by
So it's
Drew
second down
Sanders.
coming up. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. He's back to throw. That one's complete, right side. This is close, but it looks like they got the stop in time. Yep, marked at the 40, and that brings up third down. Here comes the final play of our first half. One final shot before the half. For big yards on the right side. He takes it down to the 33. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
Our look around the league starts now with a matchup of contrasting styles. Okay, Kate, thanks very much. The first month of the season has come and gone. It's the first weekend of October, our first week with byes on the schedule. Lots to unpack, so let's get into it. And it's the man who missed last year but is back now, J.J. McCarthy. He had a heck of a game. This, one of 2 touchdown passes. He also ran for a score. Next up, we go to Charlotte. We'll look in on the Panthers. They're playing host to the Miami Dolphins. And this is not exactly a thing of beauty, but it'll do the job. This is going to end up a touchdown. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, a fairly even first half, all things considered. 14-7 is the halftime score, as we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Here's Lutz, set to
Will
kick this
Lutz
away.
to kick off for the Broncos.
Brown with a return here. He stopped on the run back to the
Marquise
27.
Brown on the return. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Porter's going to start with a run by Barkley. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
Shotgun
Brings up
snap for
second
Hurts.
and 3.
He slides down with
in the day, we had a slip and slide practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
But it looked like an Eagle flew in and was first to the ball. They're going to maintain possession. On the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 33.
First down, no gain on that first down run.
Brought down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
34-yard line.
No, touch that. Hey, let's go. No.
Buckley again here on 2nd. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Alex Singleton makes the tackle. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throw, 3rd and long. Defender is there, he knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th
Intended
down.
for Tucker Kraft.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
Great. No,
Looking to throw. Complete out to the right.
7-yard gain.
It'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Eagles.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now Hurts. It's a screen to Buckley. That's a tackle. He's still going. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Great spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 14-yard line.
no, touch.
They run it with Saquon. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
And an Eagles first down.
Shotgun give now to Bigsby. So call it a half dozen on that run block. It's 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd
Hurts
and
now from the
4.
gun. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles cutting to the lead, coming out of halftime. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown.
Elliott on for the point after.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles tie things up at 14.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Mims. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Denver set to take the field on offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch your breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 30-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Connects on the closer. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward off the launch and gets him the first down.
Broncos first down.
Give up the middle of the field. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
Intended for R.J. Harvey. Incomplete. It's 3rd down. And 8 yards.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Taking a chance to the end zone. Defender gets his hand in there and breaks it up. A possible touchdown denied. That's going to bring up 4th down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And it sails out of bounds. That's a good kick. Got all the way down to it. Looks like the 10-yard line before leaving the field. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10.
No,
Stop this one out with Barkley. And this won't give him any extra breathing room. He's brought down back at his own 7-yard
down
line.
behind the line of scrimmage.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the
Operating from
7-yard
the gun.
line.
Here's Hurts. He had it for all, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose.
Incomplete from the
Incomplete.
contact.
Looking at a tough
Makes
spot
it
to punt it
third
away.
down
If this
and
3rd
12
down is
yards to
unsuccessful. Air it out on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. He's making a bid for it. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. The defense rallied. They responded. It's a 4th down.
Inside. And it's going to be brought down up at the 31. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too.
At the 31-yard line.
First down, run with Barkley. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Great, set. And anyone,
There's another carry for Barkley. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they home in.
It's a
Into the
gain of
line, this is
11.
1st and 10.
And an Eagles first down.
They're going to Barkley again. This is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. All set now, 1st and 10.
That's another Eagles first
Barkley
down.
on the shotgun here. A solid gain there, blocked with about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
2nd and 5.
On the handoff, it's Barkley. He's stopped at the 31-yard line. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop it, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, you're in it.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
That's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
This time
7.
it's a passing play.
The 28-yard line.
Escapes the pocket. And they're going to celebrate. Got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
It's a gain of 20.
Like so many of the league's quarterbacks know how to do. This guy has really taken over much of this game, and it's been his dual threat ability that served as the catalyst for that.
Well, let's give him a lot of credit here, Kate, because he's the one who recognized that the opportunities are plenty to hit this defense with his legs. He's put in the right moments, picked his spots,
Intended
and
for
that step
Saquon
line's
Barkley.
benefited.
Incomplete.
Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for 2nd down. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6.
Nick Bonito on the
Give him a
tackle.
few that time, but they'll
A
need
gain of
twice
3
that to
yards.
find the end zone
It's
here
now
on 3rd and
3rd
goal.
and goal.
Back to throw it. He's back. Here's Barkley. He's brought down real close to that goal
To
line
number
at the
26,
line.
Saquon Barkley.
Those kind of completions are
A
so
5-yard
frustrating,
pickup.
Kate.
Brings up
It's
4th
like a
down
putt.
and
You got it
goal.
on line. You feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never
Great,
want
great.
to leave it short.
And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Eagles take a 4th quarter lead. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. On a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles break that
Makes
tie
the
and now
score
lead by 7.
Eagles 21. Broncos 14.
Elliott's all set for the
to kick off
kickoff.
for Philadelphia.
On the return, here's Mims. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard
Denver
line.
ready for another offensive possession. And they're taking the field knowing that they need a touchdown here, Brock. More pressure on them now than they've had any drive so far this game.
Long colleague Charles Davis has a line for a spot just like this. Pressure, it can burst pipes, but can also create diamonds. Let's see what the outcome of this pressure is going to be.
Again on 2nd and 10. Nix. To the left side. It's pulled in by Waddle.
Nix's pass.
Solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Brings up 3rd and
He's trying to sneak it. And it's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
It's a gain of 2.
Set it downs from 37.
That's good for a Broncos 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Has him on a quick hitter. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him.
13
That
yards
brings us to
on
the
play.
2-minute warning in Philly.
That's another
Broncos losing by 7.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix.
The 1st down pass. The tackle by Jordan Davis.
To the line they go. It's 2nd
Brought
down.
down back at the 43-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Completed over the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. So we don't have here 1st and 10 from 34.
That's another Broncos 1st down.
He is to throw. Short pass brought in.
Nix's pass.
And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Portland Sutton.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Bounds at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings
to
up
throw it.
2nd and
Back-to-back catches. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
5. A gain of 6.
Broncos have to hurry here.
And
Clock
the
still running.
Broncos 1st down.
Back to throw. And he got there in time. He's taken down. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. As they'll meet and decide what to do on the 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Hold on a sec.
Nix from the gun. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Nix's pass. Intended
connection on
for
the last
Jalen
play. Now it's
Waddle.
3rd down.
Incomplete.
Right 44. Hold on a
It's
sec.
3rd down.
Ready.
And
He'll throw it.
15.
And the call himself. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chain.
He was
That's a
brought
really
down
good
by
play.
Zach
I
Waller.
know it doesn't get the 1st down, it doesn't keep him on the field, but what it does, keeps that defense honest. And I promise you, the next time in that situation, they'll have that win in the back of their minds.
Now hold on a sec. We've got an eagle hurting pretty good out there, and they're going to head out to look at him. Looking now from the gun. Coming in the goal line.
Nix's
And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
A
Now the
gain of
Broncos
3.
take their 3rd and
Brings
final
up 2nd
timeout.
and goal at the 4-yard line.
Throwing here, Nix. And he doesn't see him when he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And he brings up 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Hold on a sec.
Throw. And he brings it in. Touchdown. Big decision coming up on now. They're lining up for 2. This is for the lead and potentially the win.
The Broncos will
Going
line
again.
up
Here's
for the
Nix.
2-point conversion.
This is caught.
The 2-point
He gets
conversion
the 2
is
points, and
successful
with those,
and
they've
makes
got
the
the
score
lead.
Broncos 22.
They didn't come here today to
Eagles
play for no
21.
overtime, Brock. They didn't come here today to come away with a tie. They came here for the W, baby. And that 2-point
The Eagles
conversion
take over
has them
1st
now
and 10
moments away
at their
from
own
that.
20-yard line.
So many factors go into a big decision like that, Kate. You got to separate the emotion of it. You got to look at where your team is, and ultimately, who do you trust the most? In these huge decisions, time and again, it's all about trust to me. In this down, well, they put the trust in that offense to go deliver, and boy, did they ever.
And an
Quite the time
Eagles
crunch here, Brock, but
first
still
down.
2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st
First
down.
and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw. Complete out to their outside.
13
Perfect
yards on the
execution
play.
there. Another 1st down, and he gets out to stop the clock.
Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Saquon. This goes across midfield and into Broncos territory.
He was
Philadelphia
brought
going to
down
spend
at the
its 2nd
45-yard
timeout.
line.
Run
A
picks up
6-yard
6, so that
pickup
means it's
brings up
second and 4.
and 4.
Great. Help.
Hurts the throw. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Intended
Hey,
for his
Mr.
wideout.
Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go
Brings
somewhere
up
else.
third down
Double
and
coverage is
4.
waiting for it.
Great.
QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
That's caught for the first. And he's taking it down as he gets it down near the red zone.
That's
This
another
game now
Eagles
resting on the leg of
first
Jake
down.
Elliott.
First
It's going to be a
and 10 at the
38-yarder for the right
21-yard
hand.
line.
That one is good. And that, folks, is your game winner. So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly, it's a win for the Eagles. And it took everybody at the end. First to set up that field goal, and then for him to go out and win it with that accurate kick. It wasn't a dominating win by any means, partner, but a great show of resiliency to fight back and steal it away.